Here.
Trustee Hebda?
Here.
Trustee Schultz?
Here.
Trustee Markwart?
Here.
Trustee Cook?
Here.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Here.
Trustee Takaoka?
We have a quorum. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Are there any citizens that wish to address the board tonight? Okay. Let's see. First report is Finance Director Treasurer Nikki Larson.
Thank you, Your Honor. On the agenda this evening was an ordinance recommending the health, dental, and vision insurance renewal with Cigna Insurance. We actually received an additional quote that appears to, that it may be competitive late yesterday. So the staff is still evaluating our options, and we plan to recommend that item be pulled, and then present a final recommendation to you on November 7th.
Okay. Chief Crease, Halloween trick or treat hours on Tuesday, Halloween, the 31st of October.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I'd like to point out that not only are the hours on Halloween, Tuesday the 31st, 4 to 8, but there are some really helpful public safety messages we'd like to draw the community's attention to, available on the Vernon Hills Update YouTube channel. That is our Commander Jim Levicki and our Crime Prevention Officer Kim Christensen that would love people to tune in and help make sure how this can be a safe event for all the children in the community. So I really would. It's about the 15-minute mark of the Vernon Hills Update in October. So, thank you.
So who's the clown?
That is Commander Levicki.
Okay. Has he got the real bad teeth?
I'm sorry?
The it teeth? Does he have the it teeth?
I don't think with that costume, but
Okay. He looks more like John Wayne Gacy. Oh, okay. All right, what else? Greg's Landing emergency siren replacement.
Mr. Mayor, I believe that's my deal here.
Oh, it's Commander
Deputy
Davies.
Chief, you keep demoting me.
All right, Deputy Chief. Well, you were, come in.
If you would have wore the costume, you
So,
kept your job.
so on October 3rd of this year, we experienced another failure of our Greg's Landing siren, which failed to activate during our monthly test in October. This malfunction was caused by a faulty cable. This siren was identified as having operational concerns back in May of 2017, when it failed to activate for the monthly test at that time. A comprehensive condition report was completed on this siren, and the report included the conditions. The siren is 19 years old, installed in 1998, along with one other siren by the high school. The siren currently is operating on only 3 of the 6 speakers with noticeable sound degradation. Digital voice not working at all, and it's not repairable based on the report I gave back in May. The current siren only provides limited coverage across the Greg's Landing subdivision. On the omnibus agenda is ordinance 2017-120 that authorizes waiver of the competitive bidding process and award of a contract to JS Communication Technologies LLC to replace one siren at a not-to-exceed cost of $32,000. This siren will be the same unit that was used to replace the failed unit near the Rust-Oleum one, which you all hear currently. Please note that staff will be reviewing the location of the siren with the possibility of making adjustments to improve the unit's maintenance. The current location is just north of the railroad tracks, and is back when it was first put up, there was no overgrowth there and no trees. Well, over the several years, the 15 years that it's been in place, 19 years actually, the trees are now causing trouble for our maintenance people to actually access that siren to service it properly.
Now, this is at Lakeview or Butterfield?
This is the one located in Greg's Landing. It's off the access road. If you'd go around where the White Deer Run
Oh,
maintenance
sure,
building
sure,
is,
sure.
and it's tucked away just around the, where you enter like toward, Mundaline uses for the sewage treatment plant area, back in there.
Okay.
So we're currently reviewing a better location for that, and I'm going to show you on the map up there. So the map that you see up above you right now, or in front of you, that's the entire system in play. The Greg's Landing current siren is the small circle within the upper dotted black and white circle. So, oh, you got, oh, there you go. So, this one here, this small circle right here, is the current broadcast area for the current siren that's in place. It's called an omnidirectional type siren. The siren that we're proposing is going to be identical to the one at the Rust-Oleum, which is a rotating type siren, and is going to cover a larger area, which is depicted by the broken black and white circle. And you see that it's reaching all the way. If we place it where it currently is, it reaches just missing the very far northwest end of Greg's Landing, but predominantly covers all of Greg's Landing. Our idea is, location-wise, is to possibly move it slightly north of its current location, which would then cover the entire Greg's area. And I'm going to move to this. Can you go to that? Yep. Yeah. Maybe there. So in this picture, you see the yellow, or I'm sorry, the orange circle depicts if we put the siren just south of the railroad tracks, which would be located by the maintenance, Park District Maintenance Building, which would be on the south side of the tracks, giving us a little better accessibility for maintenance purposes from that location. The other alternative, Gene Schroeder from Public Works was working with me and our siren contractor, and this purple circle, which you can see touches the very north end of Greg's now, that's locating the siren on the access road, which comes just before, it's just off of Greg's Landing, just before you get to the golf club entranceway. There's a bunch of trees. There's like a triangular area with a bunch of tree growth there that we feel would make it less intrusive to the neighborhood, basically.
And the pond is to the east.
Yes. So basically, due to the extreme poor condition of this siren, staff recommends approval of ordinance 2017-120, which will allow for the immediate replacement of the siren.
Okay. Well, and it's on the agenda, so.
The picture earlier showed another blue circle. Is that because of the siren in Libertyville? That
Yes,
blue-
so the blue circles are the Libertyville.
So that overlaps.
That
Oh,
also,
okay.
there's quite a bit of overlapping. There's just, yeah, between the Mundaline sirens, the Vernon Hills sirens, and the Libertyville sirens.
Okay. No, I see that, yeah.
Trustee Oppenheim.
So continuing with this graphic here, the smaller black circle, was
That
that's the,
was the current
that's the current one after it wasn't working or at full capacity? That was the,
capacity.
so the northwest corner of Greg's was actually not being reached at all
No,
for many years?
These sirens were placed in 1999, I believe was 1998 is when that first was installed.
Well, your question, how many speakers did it have?
So it has a total of 6, but it's only currently
Right.
operating on 3.
Well, is that the circle with 3 or with
No.
6?
No, that is the sixth. So
That's
you-
with the
Okay,
6.
all right.
If you see the other small circle, dark circle down to the bottom diagonally,
Yeah.
that's the one that's covering the high school area. These omnidirectionals do not give they only give about a 3,600 foot area. The ones that we're recommending give a 6,000 foot area.
Okay. So I was pulling up on Google Maps here, that access road, it's going to be just north of the, I know, I'm sorry, everyone else can't see.
Yeah, it's
in this
cluster of trees right here, is where I was told
Oh.
So it's in this cluster right here.
So it's actually just
And again,
south of
yeah,
that
nothing has been
access
definitive.
road. And how high, is this going to be visible from the homes?
The pole is 50 feet.
So will the family who lives just south of that be looking right at that pole then?
Possibly. Again, nothing has been set as far as definitive location. This is just an idea of where we could get best coverage. We're still open to looking at an area that would best fit it, aesthetically and everything.
Okay. I never heard back from anyone about that other company.
So LRAD,
Yeah.
so we reached out to LRAD and we checked. They have no sirens in any community in the state of Illinois. And our concerns would be maintenance purposes, being able to replacement parts, things of that nature. And their costs were right in line with what we're paying currently for our sirens. And we're getting, on the sirens that we're proposing to place, if you look at our previous sirens that we have in place, we're getting almost 28 years, 25 to 28 years out of them. And we're using the same product across the board. Not only in us, we're also using it, Countryside Fire Protection District has it throughout theirs, Libertyville has it throughout their jurisdiction,
Right.
and Mundelein has it in their jurisdiction, and Lake Forest has it in their jurisdiction. The only one outside of the Wayland systems are Lincolnshire is using a federal system.
Okay. So there wasn't much reason to switch over?
No, and right now, we have an incremental plan to replace the sirens incrementally, but this one, we felt it's in the best interest of the Greg's Landing area to replace it this year, along with the one that we did at Rust-Oleum.
Sure. Okay. I just want to make sure that when we do find the placement, that it's going to minimize the
We will
aesthetics
certainly,
for the families who live right by there.
we'll certainly work with all the, staff to find the best location.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. There's no other comments or questions on this. Is there a motion to approve under omnibus?
It's on the omnibus.
No, I'm just gonna go through, I was just gonna call for a vote on the omnibus vote agenda. Is there a motion to approve items A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H?
So made.
Motion is second. Roll call.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Takaoka? Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Motion carries. Under unfinished business, approval of the village board meeting minutes of October 3rd, 2017. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion is second. Any comments, questions, deletions, corrections? If not, roll call.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Takaoka? Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Motion carries. Item B under unfinished is pulled until November 7th. Any new business or communications to come? Trustee Cook.
Yeah, I just wanted to, it's been in the news lately about the Ford Explorers and the problem with the carbon monoxide in that. And I I know we have a number of them with the police department, so I checked with chief. We're way out ahead of that, right?
Yes, thank you. Many people know that some of our police vehicles are called police utilities, police interceptor utilities. It's based on a Ford Explorer model, and several police departments had basically taken their fleet offline after experiencing some CO poisoning of their officers, officers becoming lightheaded, crashing. Well before that made news coverage about 4 months ago, our staff had been made aware of a potential issue, and our maintenance personnel from Public Works had taken a proactive measure of installing CO detectors in each of our vehicles. It looks to be an issue with an upfitter that didn't affect our car. So we've had no issues. We continue to take safeguards and hope that it won't be a problem, but
But
we'll stand.
we get notice of recall if that happens the same as a standard
Of course,
you know.
yes, yeah.
citizen, because they've now upgraded that to about, they're looking potentially 1 million different Explorers, so.
Yeah, no, our fleet supervisor is all over the recalls, and it happens routinely with our fleet that we'll get some notices and update that, but.
Good, because when that hit the news, a couple people asked me about it because they knew we had them, so, thank you.
No, I appreciate the concern. Thank
Okay, any other new business or communication? All right, if not, is there a motion to adjourn and go into committee of the whole?
So made.
Second.
Motion second, roll call, please.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Takaoka? Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd like to call the committee of the whole meeting to order. We will go into closed session. Is that accurate, Jen?
Yes, sir.
To discuss personnel.
Personnel related pursuant to Section 2-C-1 of the Open Meetings Act.
Okay. All right, first item is approval of the committee of the whole meeting minutes of October 3rd, 2017. Is there a motion to approve?
So made. Second.
Motion is second, roll call.
Trustee Takaoka? Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 2, request from Vernon Hills High School to operate an outdoor special event at 145 Lakeview Parkway. Who's handling this one?
I am, Mr. Mayor. The event would be called the Cougar Community 5K Classic. It would be open to the public, and proceeds would benefit hurricane relief efforts. They're anticipating up to 300 runners. The event would take place on Sunday, November 12th, and it would be from 8 a.m. till noon. The run would be staged from the Rust-Oleum parking lot and would go through the high school property, then onto the CDW property, and then ending back at the Rust-Oleum field. The route is similar to previous routes that the board has approved. No major roadways would be crossed. The special event application, along with the site plan showing the race route, is attached to your packet. And tonight, if the cow feels the special event is appropriate, staff should be directed to prepare a resolution approving the special event, subject to the conditions that are outlined in your packet.
Any comments or questions from the board on this one? Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is second.
Yeah, this is the same course we've used in pretty much.
That's correct. Yeah.
Roll call.
Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Takaoka?
Motion carries. Okay, is there a motion to adjourn the committee of the whole and go into closed session to discuss personnel?
So made. Second.
Motion is second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Schultz?
Aye.
Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Cook?
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Takaoka? Trustee Hebda?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. We will not be coming out to discuss any additional business.
Yeah.
Mike, I remember what it was.
Mr.